Here we go, the flying sharpen man. All right, so it looks like a track. We're gonna low side. We're gonna slide across the ground. Nice big runoff, full leathers. So when it comes to leather gear, you're not gonna have a lot of that thermal transfer. The abrasion resistance, you're gonna have a lot of when it comes to gear like this. But you're also gonna have a lot of that when it comes to any of the textile gear. It's just that thermal transfer is gonna be a little bit different. Plus, it's all one piece, so it's not gonna be flipping and flopping everywhere. So this is gonna happen at a track. It's gonna be a low side, just pushing its limits. You know, it's just something that you do. So you just want to make sure everything's fine. Double check everything. We're at a track, so hopefully they have EMS on scene, and we're gonna hopefully have a good day after that. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Here we go. Start shark going through here. Okay, we're gonna have side of the vehicle coming up. Ooh, see how it was the crest of the hill? Multiple factors. We locked up the brakes there. We didn't do a swerve, but we were able to handle it. So all we had to do is slow down enough to allow that vehicle to get basically past us. Because if we didn't slow down, we were just going to rev bomb and just kind of coast into it, we would have hit. So let's take a quick look at that again. So right now we're going through these. I consider these intersections. So we're definitely going to be in orange stage here. I don't see any sides of the vehicles, but I'm still kind of prepped and ready. I'm going to cover the brakes. It's going to be like a yellowish orange. We're going to get up through here. And you can't see anything, can't see anything, can't see anything. Ooh, all of a sudden headlights pop up out of there. That means we're at the crest of the hill, or at least we're at the top. We're going to be going down the hill. At that point, you're going to be like, ooh, something's not right. Go ahead and cover those brakes. Maybe we're going a little too fast in this kind of residential area. I don't know the speed limit. But now we're going to go ahead and apply the brakes. We got to slow down. So now this is our total stopping distance right here. We have to make sure that we're able to stop in time. So boom, boom. There it is. We have to be able to stop within here. So let's say we stop there. We're good. I'm just using this as a visual here. But what he was doing was slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Couldn't do it. This vehicle was already past. I don't know what I'm drawing. And so then we're able to get out of there. So he did a pretty good job. Now, the problem is that we didn't do good progressive brake pressure. Good progressive brake pressure would have been that nice squeeze and allowing the weight to transfer the front tire and actually slowing down a little bit quicker. We locked up the rear tire, it looks like, because it started to do a little of a fishtail. There's that little fishtail. You see how the nose is going this way, but then the handlebars are turned this way, and you start to get that little bit. So this is all we had to do is make sure that we slow down enough to allow this vehicle to go past, but I don't like to trust that. Once if they slam the brakes themselves, boom, we hit them, okay? So sometimes that happens. So what other options do we have? At this point, what other options do we have? We can still slow down. Let's say we're slowing down. Okay, we're not going to slow down enough. You know, we're not going to be able to do it. There's the side of the vehicle, so we're slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Let's go ahead and just do a swerve because I don't see anybody here except for that little person way over there. But now we can swerve around and then swerve back into our spot. So you always have to do two different things. You don't always have to. There's always more than one option. Choose to do the one that's going to save you. This one is more of a panic. We're just going to brake, brake, brake. It just so happened to work out really well. So good job on him. You know, I'm going to give it to him.
For that, so most of my money is actually going to...
Oh, nice little swerve.
Budget. What the going on? Sorry, mate.
People were slowing down. People were stopping. So we're talking on a motovlog, and we're listening to the Black Keys on Spotify.
That was completely my fault.
I like it, Star Rider. You did a great after-action review on yourself. So let's go take a look at what happened here.
I have a budget for that, so most of my money is...
So this is a terrible plan. This is a terrible position for safety right here. I don't like it. So we're right behind this vehicle, can't see around this vehicle. We're not locating hazards very well because it's all we have is this visual. We need to be able to position ourselves a little bit better, so adapt a little bit off to the sides. So we have that brake lights. We can't see, so now we have to automatically swerve because we're not going to be able to stop in time. Now we finally get to see what our escape paths look like. This isn't a very good spot. This isn't a good spot for escape paths. If you have a pedestrian bump up or get on the street, we're going to hit them. Not a good thing. This is a Harley Davidson. There's no technology involved, so you don't get ABS. Now, all of a sudden, line of sight opens up, and now you see why people were doing what they were doing. This person shouldn't have stopped to allow this person in, but that's what happened. We could have seen it a little bit better if we were positioned for safety. So now at this point, we have to do something. We have to either brake really hard, which is going to be good progressive brake pressure. You can still brake hard with good progressive brake pressure. Or you have to accelerate to get yourself out of there. You're going to hit the curb, you swerve left, hit the car, swerve right. All you can do is go forward or backwards at this point.
What the fuck is going?
Thankfully, that person slammed the brakes because they didn't see you to the last second. So they were actually being smart drivers. So if you don't have a motorcycle yet, you can still become a smart driver by taking this class right here, the Motorcycle Training Concepts Basic Training Course, the Smart Rider Basic Training Course. It's only $4.99, but you can use it while you're in a car. So,
Hang on, sorry, mate.
so he says sorry. He understands. He's motovlogging. He's not in a good position. He's listening to music. There's all these different factors. So the main thing here is planning your ride. Make sure you plan your ride a little bit better. Get off to the side so you can see what's happening, so you don't make these abrupt decisions.
The wedding as a
Turn off the music and stop motovlogging if you're starting to have this issue. All right, bike hope, here we go. Red light, red light. Ooh, somebody's slipping and sliding. Oh, how'd that happen? Write it in the comments. What do you think happened there? Ice or oil, loss of traction. That is definitely the thing, is loss of traction. Handful of brake pressure. Let's see. Let's watch his right hand. Let's go back just a little bit. Well, there it goes. So right here, hands reaching for the brakes. Okay, there's the brakes. Yep. So he started to, you hear it starting to skid a little bit. Starting to skid. And then it finally lost traction. So it was handling the skid pretty well until it hit a point where the front tire just lost traction completely. Simple panic braking is going to cause a lot of issues. So if we know how to brake well, and in a situation where we know we need to be prepared for braking, because when we're up to an intersection, we should be in orange stage covering those brakes anyways. Progressive braking will hopefully prevent all the cascading events afterwards, all those consequences of not doing what you're supposed to be doing afterwards. So make sure you guys practice that. Go to a parking lot. We do have some cone patterns from the drill booklet right here. Make sure you guys grab one. Practice, practice, practice. 20 plus drills in here with video examples on each page. Had to lay her down, Gary.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
All right, here, Mond 56R going. Oh, got cut off. Great job with the braking. Almost ate it. Almost grabbed that handlebar. That would have been bad. Let's take a quick look at this. So we're going through here. You never want to get in between a big, long truck like this and basically a place where you can't escape, which is going to be this median in the middle, the roundabout. So you never know if they're going to cut things close, and they are a long ways away. So that handlebar almost got clipped right there, and that would have sucked. Look how close that was. It would have ripped that handlebar over, you would have fell down, and you would have had other issues. This person's an idiot.
Jesus Christ.
There you go. Thank you. All right, here we go. Going to traveling pretty fast. Oh, going a little wide. Going.
Lean, counter steer and lean, baby.
Oh, going a little fast. Talking on their cardo pack docks.
Lean.
Okay, so you don't have to.
I'm gonna do that too, because
You don't.
you weren't coming off your seat at all.
Okay. Well, you don't have to come off your seat. One thing that you can do is just slow it down before a turn. Let's take a quick look at this. So we're going 76 miles per hour. This person's probably going 80, 76, 80. Now, this is a pretty sharp turn.
Oh, Katie.
So now we're going a little bit wide. This is what's happening towards the last three quarters of a turn. You keep going wide, keep getting shot out, and that's why people crash right at the end of a turn, because they just can't make it all the way. So you need to be slowing down before the turn. You need to be slowing down. We're going 66 through this turn. It's pretty crazy. This person might be a newer rider. I don't know why they're setting the pace, but maybe just trying to keep up with friends, because as a more experienced rider, you wouldn't be doing this beginner thing. You should be able to handle a lot of these speeds. I still wouldn't want to do it this speed at this turn, but this person's probably a brand new rider. Way too fast. Slow it down. Remember, you got to do slow press and roll before you go to the turn. Slow down before the turn. You need to look through the turn, press to initiate counter steering, and then roll on the throttle when your nose is pointed out. We went too fast first. Pretty bad. So how do we solve this problem? Roll off the throttle, and don't just slam it down, but roll off the throttle and actually move with a purpose. Look where you need to go. You need to make it the turn. You need to turn itself. Roll off the throttle. Don't slam the brakes. Don't do anything. You're kind of at the mercy of everything here going on with physics. The whole goal is prevention, because now you're going to do a lot of advanced skills to get yourself out of this. And if you're a beginner, you don't know those skills. As a beginner, you should know how to slow down first, okay?
Lean, baby.
If you're a brand new rider, make sure you click that like button
Counter steer.
and join the MTC Basic Riding course.
Lean.
It's only $4.99.
Knew you were going to do that too because you weren't coming off your seat at all.